It's a sad state of affairs. We have come to the end of the Daiei Gothic box set from Radiance Films with number 76 and this set, The Bride from Hades, which was a terrific tale and may well be my favourite from this set. I loved this 1968 film where we follow the third son of the affluent family within this town. Shinzaburo was a character who refuses to take an arranged marriage at the start of this one, and he's almost shunned by his family, forced to do the lowliest of low jobs, and that is to teach the poor kids in his town to read and write. Unfortunately for everybody involved, apart from Shinzaburo, he loves this job. He finds it rewarding and he doesn't mind that he doesn't have that rich, affluent lifestyle. He is content in enriching the life of these children, and it's just wonderful to see someone who is being punished and loving every minute of that punishment. So we watch this character as he's teaching these kids, as they love him as much as he loves them, and as the township grows because of his undertaking of this job. When it's the Obon festival, he stumbles across a woman and her maid who look for a little bit of shelter, get a little bit of help from them, and they have a conversation. They tell them about the horrible situation that they've found themselves in their lives, and that they're really nice to meet someone who seems like a genuinely honest and good man. In fact, the lady takes an attraction to Shinzaburo. She, even for the time that she's there for the Obon festival, wants to create a connection with him. And night after night they come back and they converse and they talk, and Shinzaburo and this young woman, Otsuyu, fall in love and have an almost marriage ceremony, deciding to, at least, for the very least, spending their time during this festival together. It's at this point one of our secondary characters comes in and sees that the two women who are courting Shinzaburo are in fact ghosts. And there becomes the real crux of the story. It's a strange film because it's not particularly terrifying or scary. In fact, it's an almost melancholic love story as we see Shinzaburo and Otsuyu as they kind of connect, as they want to be with each other, but there is a very clear and definite barrier between that, because you have someone who's from the ghost world who at the end of this festival will no longer be here, and we have this man who's alive, shunned by his family, but has found a real connection, someone that he loves. She just happens to be dead. There is this whole bittersweet idea to the film where, yes, they found love, but the idea of being together is almost unbelievable. The townsfolk have to take action because Shinzaburo means so much to them and so much to their township that they can't afford to lose him. They don't want to lose him. He is an integral part of the community, but they know that with these constant visits and everything that's coming, that he could be stolen from them. And it's one of those films where it's so hypnotic. It has these wonderful visuals. It has these great conversations. It just has this way of lulling you into a groove. When I was watching this one, you know, you get some abrasive characters, but for the most part, the two characters in the lead here, Shinzaburo and Otsuyu, have these honest and genuine feelings for each other that I didn't know who to root for. I wanted Shinzaburo to stay and look after the kids. I wanted him to have some sort of life. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to save her, to reincarnate her, and if he had to give up his life and go and spend time with her, how this relationship was going to pan out. The whole idea of the town coming together to try and protect this man from these ghosts who they deem as very much intrusive and horrifying. It was wonderful. The ghosts and the apparitions and the way they are seen by other people is wonderful. Great effects, well lit and looking scary, but these aren't the ghosts that are out to terrify or haunt. They are looking to right wrongs that they didn't get to fix in life. Find true love, find that connection. Those kind of feelings and life moments were stolen from them. So it becomes a haunting ghost tale that's not entirely terrifying, but is unnerving. And it is a lot more melancholic and, I say, uplifting at certain times. It was a film that definitely tore me in several directions while watching it. I wasn't sure what I wanted to happen. I just know that I was involved, I was engaged, and I kind of loved this one. And thankfully there's a couple of horrible characters in this that get their comeuppance as well, which that kind of cheered me up. This was a definite standout for me. Wasn't the typical ghost story, was something very different and offered a lot more for my life. So let's dive into the disc and have a look at the extras for The Bride from Hades. Here we are in the disc for The Bride from Hades. Let's go to the special features. First up, we have an audio commentary by Jasper Sharp. Next, we have Hiroshi Takahashi. The scriptwriter of The Ring shares his admiration for Satoru Yamamoto's film and discusses the lineage of Japanese ghost stories up to the present day J-horror, filmed exclusively for Radiance in June 2024. And this is 17 minutes 39 seconds. I like this one a lot because although he does talk a little bit about this movie, he talks more in general terms of horror and kabuki theatre and some techniques that were used there that were transported over to movies, and just as a kind of visual love letter to this medium. Then we have the trailer, and that's the extras for The Bride from Hades. There we have it. The final film in this Daiei Gothic box set was tremendous. Please let there be a volume 2. There must be more tales like this that I need to see. So Radiance, get on it. Bring it out next September, that way I can watch it for the run up to Halloween. That'd be perfect. I'm not asking for much, just more. Just more. As always, I'd love to know your thoughts on this set, on this film, so drop me a comment in the comment box below. Let me know whether you loved it, hated it, fell somewhere in the middle. If you have the time and you've seen all 3 films, just rank them for me, your favourite to your least favourite. I'm just curious. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, and manbfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.